from out of the skies on flight 1203. In an hour or two I would whisper I do to my beautiful ebony eyes. The plane was way overdue, so I went inside to the airline's desk and I said, "Sir, I wonder why 1203 is so late." He said, "Oh, they probably took off late, or they may have run into some turbulent weather and had to alter their course." I went back outside and I waited at the gate and I watched the beacon light from the control tower as it whipped through the dark ebony skies as if it were searching for And then came the announcement over the loudspeaker. With those having relatives or friends on flight number 1203, please report to the chapel across the street at once. Then I felt a burning break deep inside, and I knew the heavenly ebony skies had taken my life's most wonderful prize, my beautiful ebony eyes.
Just wait and see. Oh, I'm gonna make it. Just wait and see. Girl, I'm gonna make it. Just wait and see.
And when I see the sign that points one way, the lot we used to pass by every day, just walk away, Renee. You won't see me follow you back home. The empty sidewalks on my block are not the same. You're not to blame. From deep inside the tears
As I walk through this world, nothing can stop the Duke of Earl. And you are my girl, and no one can hurt you. Oh no, yes I. Duchess of Earl, we'll walk through my dukedom and the paradise we will share. Yes, I'm gonna love you. Oh, oh, nothing can stop me now, 'cause I'm the Duke of Earl. So
Live from the studios of SEN in Phoenix, Arizona, it's Steve Summers. Oh, great to have you along. We made it. Here we are. Let's get this thing started. What do you say? I just can't help believing when she smiles soft and gentle with a trace of misty morning and the promise of tomorrow in her eyes. And I just can't help believing when she's lying close beside me and my heart beats with the rhythm of her sigh. This time the girl is gonna stay. This time the girl is gonna stay for more than just a day. I just can't help believing when she slips her hand in my hand and it feels so small and helpless that my fingers fold around it like a glove. And I just can't help believing when she's whispering in her magic and her tears are shining honey sweet with blood. This time the girl is gonna stay. This time the girl is gonna stay for more than just a day. Well, welcome to our show today. We are so glad to be here today. Technically, this is kind of our Monday show, if you would, on a Tuesday, because yesterday's show we had a technical difficulty. We're so glad we're back to be with you today, and glad that you're here with us today, singing some of the greatest songs from America's Songbook. My name is Steve Summers, coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona today. Hope you enjoy the music. For more than just a day. I just can't help believing, and I just can't help believing. Oh, we're going through a bunch of America's Songbook stuff today, and I'm so glad that you've joined us today, and we made it past a lot of our technical issues that we actually had yesterday. I'm telling you, I was going as crazy as anything else, going, what are we going to do yesterday? Because we have a firm deadline. We try to take it all the way to the top of the hour, 1 o'clock Pacific time, 3 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock Eastern, wherever you may be watching the show today. And yesterday, I'm telling you, I was in a complete panic yesterday because the camera just quit working, and then everything went, it was a mess. And so I had to call, sent Natalie an email over at Link Seniors. But thank you so much for being with me today. I'm so glad that we are back here and singing the great songs for you today. Some trivia coming up on the half hour, and today in history. Let's get things kicked off, shall we? Woo! This song made famous. It was a one-hit wonder by a group called Looking Glass, if you might remember when it came out on the radio back in the 70s. Here we go! There's a port on a western day, and it serves 100 ships a day. Lonely sailors pass the time away and talk about their homes. And the girl in the harbor town, and she works laying whiskey down. They say, Brandy, fetch another round. She serves them whiskey and wine. The tailor says, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Yeah, your eyes could steal a sailor from the sea. Brandy wears a braided chain made the finest silver from the north of Spain, and a locket that bears the name of a man that Brandy loved. his home. The sailor said, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my lover, my lady is the sea. Yeah, Brandy used to watch his eyes when he told that sailor story. She could feel the oceans fall and rise. She saw his raging glory, but he knew, he always knew that truth, Lord, he was an honest man. And Brandy does her best to understand. At night, when the bars close down, Brandy walks through that silent town. Loves a man who's still not around. She still could hear him say, she's hears him say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my lover, my lady is the sin. He said, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my lover, my lady is the sin. Oh yeah, put your hands together now, come on. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my lover, my lady is the sin. Woo-hoo. There you go, Looking Glass, going way back a little ways. There's a little number as we slow things down. You ask how much I need you. Must I explain? I need you, oh, my darling, like roses need rain. You ask how long I love you. I'll tell you true until the 12th of never. I still be loving you. Hold me close, never let me go. Hold me close, melt my heart like April snow. I'll love you till the bluebells forget to bloom. I love you till the clover has lost its perfume. I love you till the poets run out of rhyme, until the 12th of never. And that's a long, long time, till that 12th of never. And that's a long, long time. The incredible Johnny Mathis made that song famous. I just love those songs. I'm going to send that out to my good friend Doris, who just loves Johnny Mathis and all those great songs. How are you doing today? Are you doing well today? Somebody told me a joke the other day. I'm like, really? That is like the driest joke I've ever heard. Here's the joke. Are you ready for it? How do you measure a snake by inches? How do you measure a steak? You have to measure them in inches. Why? They don't have feet. They don't. You get it? How do you measure a snake? By inches. They don't have feet. I know. Everybody loves somebody sometimes. Everybody falls in love somehow. Where do they get these jokes? I don't know. Something in your kiss just told me my sometime is now. Everybody finds somebody someplace. There's no telling where love may appear. Something in my heart keeps singing my someplace is here. If I had it in my power, I would arrange for every girl to have your charms. In every minute, every hour, every boy would find what I found in your arms. Sing it with me now, come on. Everybody loves somebody sometime. And although my dream was overdue, your love made it well worth waiting for someone like you.
If I had it in my power,
I would arrange for every girl to have your charms.
every minute, every hour,
Every boy would find what I found in your arms. All right, let me hear you. Everybody loves somebody sometime. And although my dream was overdue, your love made it well worth waiting for someone like you. The incredible late great Dean Martin today. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's do a little Charlie Rich, shall we? All right. Hey, did you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world? And if you did, was she crying, crying? And hey, if you happen to see the most beautiful girl that walked out on me, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I need my baby. Oh, won't you tell her that I love her? I woke up this morning, realized what I had done. I sit alone in the cold gray dawn. With you I lost my morning sun. I lost my head and I said some things. Now come the heartaches that the morning brings. I know it was wrong, but I couldn't see. I let my world slip away from me. So hey, did you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world? And if you did, was she crying, crying? Hey, if you happen to see the most beautiful girl that walked out on me, tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I need my baby. Oh, won't you tell her that I love her? If you happen to to see the most beautiful girl that walked out on me. Just tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I need my baby. Oh, won't you tell her that I love her? All right. What do you say we do a little double shot? Is that all right with you all? 1, 2. All right, here we go. Come on. Yeah. When you hit twin fiddles and a steel guitar, you're listening to the sound of the American heart. And opera music on a Saturday night brings a smile on your face and a tear in your eye. Sing a song about the heartland, the only place I feel at home. Sing about the way a good man works until the daylight's gone. Sing the rain on the roof on a summer night where they still know wrong from right. Sing a song about the heartland. Sing a song about my life. All right, yeah. Just like that. How many country folks we got out there? A few? I see ya. There you are. Sing a song about the heartland, the only place I feel at home. Sing about the way a good man works until the daylight's gone. Sing the rain on the roof on a summer night where there's still no wrong from right. Sing a song about the heartland. Sing a song about my life. Hey, come on, give it to me. What's that? Ha, ha, yeah. I just love those songs. I just love those songs. Songs about a heartland. It reminds me of growing up in Oklahoma. I'm an Oklahoma boy, and a lot of growing up in Oklahoma. Remember my dad had a country band back in the 70s, and some wonderful memories with a group that actually used to kind of tour around in Altus, Oklahoma, southwestern part of Oklahoma during that period of time, and played a lot of Merle Haggard and a lot of Tammy Wynette back then. Of course, Merle Haggard, Tammy Wynette, all those classics. Waylon Jennings and the Possum and George Jones, of course. Just some amazing music back then. I was kind of raised, country is kind of my roots cycle, but I love all kinds of music because of some of the experiences that I was able to play music and radio for a long period of time. So people always ask, I go, well, what's your favorite genre of music that you like to sing? And I said, I really don't have a favorite. I know that seems kind of crazy, but I don't have any sort of favorite genre of music. I think now I take that back. There is a genre of music that I like that probably not a lot of people would like, and I know you're going to think this is kind of silly, but I think my favorite year is 1972. 1972 had a lot of unique music during its period of time. A lot of people would describe from 1972 to 1975, they would describe that music as bubblegum music. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's because of my age. I guess probably so. But I got to tell you, the most fun I ever had was actually going back and kind of singing some of the great 40s songs. I had the pleasure of working at a radio station called 40 Years of Favorites in Oklahoma City. And it was actually KOMA. That's a station I actually used to work with a long time ago. And I was talking to a friend of mine the other day. And I had no idea. Elvis's favorite radio station west of the Mississippi was KOMA, the station I just happened to work for. It's a 50,000 watt AM radio station. Used to play rock and roll back in the day when Elvis was big and everything else, 50s and 60s. it was really, really an amazing experience working at that radio station because if you're a listener of the station and you listen to the station out in other countries, sometimes you can pick up something called skip on the AM dial. This is back when we had AM radios only. And so I actually had a tape sent to me on cassette by a listener in Australia, of all places. Australia, can you imagine that? I got a tape in the mail from Australia, and a listener says, "Thank you so much. I just happened to catch your radio station on skip," which the 50,000 watts of the transmitter would skip over from the Earth's atmosphere and go all the way over to Australia. I thought that was the most craziest thing I ever experienced. Many, many stories there, but enough of my stories. Let's sing some more songs. What do you think? Here's a little number made famous by one of my favorite entertainers. Mr. Harry Connick Jr. did this song, and I hope you like it. Coming up in about 9 minutes, we've got our trivia today. I hope you stay tuned. I love the trivia. I think you're going to love today's trivia. It's kind of fun. All right, let's go back. Woo! Oh, should we bring out another hat on this one? It had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered around, finally found somebody who, like my wife, could make me be true, make me be blue, even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you. Some others I've seen, they might never be mean, they might never be cross or try to be boss, but they wouldn't do. For nobody else gave me that thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you. To be boss, hey, they wouldn't do. For nobody else gave me the thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you. Oh yeah, all right. Chance to even ask if I could dance with you. Ooh. Would you greet me or politely turn away? Will there suddenly be sunshine on a cold and rainy day? Oh, babe, what would you say? Sweet lollipop, here I am with such a lot to say. Hey, hey, just to walk with you along the Milky Way and caress you through the nighttime and bring flowers every day. Oh, babe, what would you say? Oh, baby, I know I could be so in love with you. And I know that I could make you love me too. And if I could only hear you say you do. Baby, I know I could be so in love with you. And I know that I could make you love me too. And if I could only hear you say you do. Anyway, what would you say? I love that song. The original man who did that song was a gentleman by the name of Hurricane Smith. He actually wrote that song. He was actually a record producer for a lot of different artists, including, I believe, the Beatles at one time. Hurricane Smith, or E.S. Smith, wrote that song. Somebody said, you know what, you've got such great talent, why don't you just cut a record sometime? And he did, as a matter of fact. He did just exactly that. All right, what's that now? Come on. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa. Pussycat, pussycat, I've got flowers and lots of hours to spend with you. So go and powder your cute little pussycat nose. Pussycat, pussycat, I love you. Yes, I do. You and your pussycat nose. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa. Pussycat, pussycat, you're so thrilling, and I'm so willing to care for you. So go and powder your pink little pussycat eyes. Pussycat, pussycat, I love you. Yes, I do. You and your pussycat eyes. Here we go. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa. Pussycat, pussycat, you're delicious, and if my wishes can all come true, I'll soon be kissing your sweet little pussycat lips. Pussycat, pussycat, I love you. Yes, I do. You and your pussycat lips. You and your pussycat eyes. You and your pussycat nose. There you go, one of the great songs by Mr. Tom Jones. Shall we do it? Come on. Woo. It's time now, ladies and gentlemen, to play our favorite game today. It's our trivia day today. And oh my goodness, yesterday, I was a little disappointed yesterday with our trivia, because what had happened yesterday, as you know, for those of you who missed out, we had an issue yesterday, and everything went, and went. That's exactly. No, actually, I think it went, and then it went, and went, womp, 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 womp. That's what happened yesterday, and so we didn't have our show yesterday because of a technical glitch. But we are back once again. Let's kick off our trivia questions today with who was the last boxer to fight Muhammad Ali, defeating him in 1981? Take a guess and see. You tell me what you think. Who was the last boxer to fight Muhammad Ali, defeating him in 81? Was it Leon Spinks? Was it Trevor Berbick? Or was it Larry Holmes? Who do you think it was? Think about this. It was 1981. Then I'm going to be like a fire, then butterfly bee. Did we say that right? I don't know. Anyway, here it is. I'm going to sting like a butterfly. I'm going to fly like a butterfly. I'm going to sting like a bee. What is it? Answer is Trevor Berbick. Trevor Berbick was the one. Trevor Berbick. Wow. He was the Jamaican-Canadian professional boxer who competed from like 1976 to 2000, and he won the WBC heavyweight in 1986. Incredible. There it is. Next question here today is, the seafood dish ceviche originated in which country? Why do these questions sound familiar to me? The seafood dish ceviche originated in which country? Was it Costa Rica, Peru, or Paraguay? Was it one of those? What do you think it was? Costa Rica, Peru, or Paraguay? Ceviche originated in which country was it? Take a guess. Costa Rica, Peru, forever. Who do you think it is? Survey says it was Peru. It was Peru. Ceviche. Yes, I would like to have some ceviche, please. It's a seafood dish typically made from fresh raw fish cured in citrus juices. Actually, that sounds good right now. And may I mention that my wife makes a wonderful salmon. It is so delicious. Next question here on our board. Where in the human body would you find Bowman's capsules? Bowman's capsules. Would you find it in the lungs, the spleen, or the kidneys? Lungs, spleen, or kidneys? Where would you find Bowman's capsules? This is interesting. For those of you who took this class, you probably know this answer. And then some are like me, are like, huh? Who got that? Lung, spleen, or what is it? It is the kidneys. It's the kidney. Bowman's capsule is a cup-like sac on the beginning of a tubular component of the nephron in the mammalian kidney that performs the first stop in the filtration of blood to form urine and lama lama ding dong. If you don't know everything you're talking about, you end it with lama lama ding dong, and it works every time. It sounds so sophisticated, doesn't it? Next question. Captain Yossarian is the main protagonist in which novel? Was it Far from the Maddening Crowd, Gulliver's Travels, Catch-22, or Middlemarch? What do you think? Captain Yossarian. Stop this for a minute. Answer is Catch-22. Catch-22. There you go. Which of the following hosted the 1980 Winter Olympic Games? Is it Innsbruck, Austria? Is it B, Lake Placid, New York? Is it Lillehammer, Norway? Or was it Chamonix, France? This is the following hosted the 1980 Winter Olympic Games. What do you think? Was it in Austria, Placid, Norway, or France? Take a guess. And if you win, we're going to send you five full suitcases full of bananas, complete with a handcuff to go with them, so you don't lose your bananas. All right? You'll win this. All right, here we go. Correct answer is, I'm just kidding, by the way, in this fuzzy TV set. Here we go. All right, correct answer is, it was in Lake Placid in 1980. Can you believe that? Lake Placid. All right, let's talk about the movie Back to the Future in 1985. This is set in a fictional California town. Now, I know there's some smarty pants people out there that are probably going to say, oh, I know what that was. It was on a set in California that would make it Hollyweird. No, it was set in a fictional California town. What fictional? And part of that town was, yes, on a set, but no, it's actually a town. Was it Sun Valley, Pleasant Valley, Hill Valley, or Green Valley? What do you think it is? 1985's Back to the Future, which set the fictional California town? Where do you think it was? Sun Valley, Pleasant Valley, Hill Valley, or Green Valley? Correct answer is, let's see if you're right. It is, Johnny, Hill Valley. Hill Valley. Now, that's interesting, isn't it? By the way, if you ever get a chance and you go to California to go on the Universal lot or the Warner Brothers lot, man, I'm telling you what, I had an opportunity and I went through the Warner Brothers lot. And when you walk out of there, you're going, everything is fake. Everything is fake. There's nothing left here. Nothing is real. It's all a facade, including the Bewitched house. Remember Bewitched? Remember the different shows back, Leave It to Beaver? They're just facades. The front of the house exists, and when you walk through the door, you're walking out the back of the house, basically. Or you're just walking into a house that just has a few pieces of timber and everything else. You're going, oh my gosh. The rest of it was shot on a stage, on a stage back, Warner Brothers lot or whatever. So that was their exterior shots, and then you had their interior shots that were done on the stage. It's so amazing. All right, next question. Which of the following would be considered an obtuse angle? Did we ask this question before? This looks awfully familiar to me. I don't know about you, but it looks awfully familiar. Is it 90 degrees? Is it 270 degrees? 100 degrees or 40 degrees? What do you think it is? The obtuse angle. 90, 270, 100, or 40? What do you think it is? You architects, tell me, what is it? It was 100 degrees. 100 degrees. There you go. All right, which car manufacturer produced models including the Colorado, the Diablo, and the Countach? Yeah, I know we've done these questions before because I asked these questions. This was last week. See what happens when everything breaks down? Everything broke down yesterday, and we still have an old trivia question. But you know what? Here's the thing. For those of you who can remember the trivia questions, you're probably getting most of them right now. So, hey, kudos to you. Question: which car manufacturer has produced models including the Gallardo, the Diablo, and the Countach? Is it Maserati, Ferrari, Lamborghini, or Alfa Romeo? If you remember this question, then you'll know the answer. Correct answer is the Lamborghini. I'll take a ride in your Lamborghini. Yes, I will right now. Next question. James Naismith, pictured here, is credited with the invention of what? Is it basketball? Is it the electric toaster, the flush toilet, or Coca-Cola? What do you think it was? James Naismith, pictured right here. He looks sophisticated, doesn't he? It's like, I need to get my glasses on so I can look like James. Can we do that? We have to put our head like this. And if I had a mustache right now, I could probably do it. Do I look like him? No, I don't? Okay, all right, nice try. All right, pictured, he's credited with what invention? Basketball, electric toaster, flush toilet, or Coca-Cola? What do you think it is? I think I know which one it is because I remember the answers to our trivia questions the other day. Correct answer is basketball. Basketball, that's it. We have one more? We do. All right. Associated with the legend of Robin Hood, in which English county is Sherwood Forest located? In association with Robin Hood, and we all know who Robin was. He robbed from the rich and gave to the poor. We all remember that. And let's see, it was Yorkshire. Was it Cornwall? Was it Nottinghamshire? Or was it Shropshire? And everything has to end with a shire. If you live in Shire, where do you live? I live in Shropshire. Where do you live? I live in Shamshire. Where are you from? I'm from Hubbardshire. All right. Robin Hood, in which English county is Sherwood Forest? Yorkshire, Cornwall, Nottinghamshire, or Shropshire? What do you think it is? Answer is, are we ready for 1,000 bananas inside? It is Nottinghamshire. Nottinghamshire. There you go. That is it. That's our trivia. Oh, now I realized that we did trivia from the other day. I've got a really good trivia for you tomorrow. It's going to be so much. It's going to be so much fun tomorrow. I love tomorrow's show already. I'm already thinking about tomorrow's show. Why is that? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, you know what? I remember when this song came out on the radio. Oh, yeah. Everybody was like, wow. You know what? When I think all the crap I learned in high school, it's a wonder I can't think at all. And why my lack of education hasn't hurt me none. I can read the writing on the wall. Kodachrome, give us those nice bright colors. Give us those greens of summers. Makes you think all the world's a sunny day. Oh yeah, I got a Nikon camera. I love to take a photograph. So mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Don't take my camera away. If I took all the girls I knew when I was single and brought them all together for one night, I know they'd never match my sweet imagination. Everything looks worse in black and white. Kodachrome, give us those nice bright colors. Give us those greens of summers. Makes you think all the world's a sunny day. Oh yeah, I got a Nikon camera. I love to take a photograph. So mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Remember back when we had Kodachromes back then? Waited forever to get that developed. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Hey. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome away. All right, we ready? Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. Mama, don't take my Kodachrome. 'cause I want a girl to call my own. I want a dream lover so I don't have to dream alone. Dream lover, where are you? With a love oh so true, and a hand that I can hold, and that feels so near and old. 'Cause I want a girl to call my own. I want a dream lover so I don't have to dream alone. Someday, I don't know how, I hope she'll hear my plea. Some way, I don't know how, she'll bring a love to me. Oh, dream lover, until then I'll go to sleep and dream again. That's the only thing to do till all my lovers' dreams come true. 'Cause I want the girl to call my own. I want a dream lover so I don't have to dream alone. Dream lover, until then I go to sleep and dream again. That's the only thing to do. Dream lovers, dreams come true. 'Cause I want the girl to call my own. I want a dream lover so I don't have to dream alone. Please don't make say dream alone, yeah. Well, I beg you now, dream alone. No, I don't want to dream alone, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Oh, man. Thank you so much for joining me on the show today. Let's go back and do a little Herb Alpert, shall we? You see the sky's in love with you. Yes, I'm in love. Who looks at you the way I do? When you smile, I can tell we know each other very well. Now how can I show you I'm glad I got to know you? 'Cause I've heard some talk. They say you think I'm fine. Yes, I'm in love, and what I do to make you mine, tell me now, is it so? Don't let me be that last to know. My hands, they're shaking, don't let my heart keep breaking. 'Cause I need your love, I want your love. Say you're in love with the sky. If not, I'll just die. Tell me now, is it so? Don't let me be that last to know. My hands are shaking, don't let my heart keep breaking. 'Cause I need your love, I want your love. not, I'll just die. Herb Alpert. I just love that song. This guy's in love with you. I think it's time now of our show today. Let's find out what happened today in history.
This day in history.
October 6, 1981. In Cairo, Islamic extremists assassinate Egypt's President Anwar Sadat while he reviews a military parade. Sadat, the first Arab leader to recognize Israel as part of a push for Mideast peace, was 62 years old. 1973, war erupts in the Mideast for the fourth time in a quarter century as Egypt and Syria attack Israel on the Jewish holy day of Yom Kippur. The fighting ends in a ceasefire weeks later, with Israel still in control of territory which it seized during the Six-Day War. 2004, in Washington, a report that undercuts a key rationale by the Bush administration for invading Iraq. Top U.S. Arms Inspector Charles Delfer finds no evidence that Saddam Hussein's regime had produced weapons of mass destruction after 1991. 1989.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Actress Bette Davis, star of Hollywood movies during the 1930s and 40s, dies in a northwestern suburb of France's capital, Paris. She was 81 years old. And 1927.
Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet. Wait a minute, I tell you ain't heard nothing.
Talking pictures arrive on the silver screen as The Jazz Singer premieres. The film, starring Al Jolson, features both silent and sound-synchronized scenes. Today in history, October 6th, Ross Simpson, The Associated Press.
Don't cry.
This day in history.
I just love history. You know, they say you have to learn a little bit of something of your past for you might, you don't want to repeat the future. I don't know exactly how that's said, but anyway, what a unique time back then. Hey, I got a joke for you. Somebody told me this the other day. What does a house wear? What does a house wear? Think about that. Think about it. A dress. A dress. Get it? Hey, they pay me to do these jokes. Hey girl, what you doing down there? Dancing alone every night while I live right above you. I can hear the music playing. I can feel your body swaying. You're one floor below me, you don't even know me. I love you. Oh my darling, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Oh, twice on the pipe if the answer is no. Oh my sweetness means you'll meet me in the hallway. Oh, twice on the pipe means you ain't gonna show. If you look out your window tonight, pulling the string with a note that's attached to my heart. Read how many times I saw you, how in my silence I adore you, and only in my dreams did that wall between us come apart. On the ceiling if you want me. Oh, twice on the pipe if the answer is no. Oh, my sweetness means you'll meet me in the hallway. Oh, twice on the pipe means you ain't gonna show. the ceiling if you want me. Twice on the pipe. If the answer is no, all my sweetness means you'll meet me in the hallway. Oh, twice on the pipe means you ain't gonna show. Oh, my darling, not 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Oh, yeah. I don't know about you all. I've had a great time today. Our special Tuesday show. I'm a steamroller, baby, about to roll on over you. I'm a steamroller, baby, about to roll on over you. I'm gonna check your soul with some sweet rock and roll and shoot you full of rhythm and blues. I'm a napalm bomb now, guaranteed to blow your mind. Oh, I'm a napalm, baby, guaranteed to blow your mind. If I can have your love now, baby, won't be nothing left behind. Woo! I'm a steamroller, baby, about to roll on over you. Yeah, I'm a steamroller, baby, about to roll on over you. I'm gonna check your soul with some sweet rock and roll and shoot you full of rhythm and blues. Guaranteed to blow your mind. That napalm, baby, guaranteed to blow your mind. If I can have your love now, baby, won't be nothing left behind. Oh, yeah. Wow. Elvis Presley did that song, made that song famous, and tonight, I think James Taylor actually did it too. Can you imagine James Brown singing that song? Yow! I hope you guys have absolutely enjoyed the show today as much as I enjoyed doing it. I appreciate you so much, and I thank you so much for the many of you who actually watch the show and get into it. And that's the thing about shows like this. It's just, I think in a way, it kind of reminds us of our old humanity. And you never know. Our days on this earth, we don't know what those expiration times might be, but you know what? That's why the beautiful thing about this show is just put a smile on your face and live it like there's no tomorrow. And that's how I kind of do these shows, and I hope you appreciate that as much as I do. As we kind of wrap up the show today, I want to do a song that made famous and was written by a gentleman by the name of Paul Anka. I've done this song before many, many times, but it's a song about inspiration, about enjoying your life, and about taking those moments, if you would. Mr. Pollock did this song. I just love this. Why not? Let's throw a little, throw some stuff in here. How about that? Good morning. Yesterday, you wake up and time has slipped away, and suddenly it's hard to find those memories you left behind. Remember, will you remember the laughter and the tears, the shadows of misty yesteryears, the good times and the bad you've seen, and all the others in between. Remember, will you remember the times of your life? So reach back for that joy, not that sorrow. Put them away in your mind. Memory are times that you borrow to spend when you get to tomorrow. Yeah. Here comes that morning sun. Those seasons are passing one by one. So gather moments while you may, collect those dreams you dreamed today. Remember, will you remember the times of your life? The times of our lives. So many things and so many people pass our way, and I'm so glad to have you as a friend watching this show today. Gather moments while you may, collect those dreams you dreamed today. Remember, will you remember the times of your life? Times of your life. Will you remember, baby? These are the times of your life. Oh, will you remember, baby? Thank you all so much for watching today. It is a sincere pleasure. I'll see you back tomorrow at 1 o'clock Central Time, 1 o'clock Pacific Time, 3 o'clock Central Time, 4 o'clock Eastern Time right here. I hope you have a wonderful day today. God bless. I'll see you tomorrow. You take care, okay? Talk to you soon.